What's up, nerds? It's Pat from the Nerds You're Looking For podcast, and we're starting another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. But before we get started, if you want to learn more about how to crush these games and have a great time doing it, smash that subscribe button, ding that bell, because we're starting right now. Alright, nerds, let's go ahead and get started. So I do have to warn you guys, this game does stress me out a lot. It's definitely very, very intense. I think we're probably about done with it. Let's check the family tree. I believe Edie's going to be a long one. I'll be honest with you guys. I think that's going to be one of the longer ones that we have to do. And then you have Gus, Milton, Lewis, and Dawn. So actually we only have 5 more stories to do. So honestly, this might be one of the last videos that we do. Hopefully I get it done this week, because I don't like to start a new game like halfway through the week. So hopefully we get it done.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said...
I'm glad that she's going to read it for us.
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother said
that's really cute.
That he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
So we're supposed to get all the letters, or all the words. We're just basically like a giant eraser, just erasing the words.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart.
Oh, so we're doing Gus's story here.
He bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay, so what do we have to do? Do we have to flip it before she'll actually read
I
it?
tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I wrote.
It's hard for me to even listen to what she's saying, because I'm just having so much fun driving this kite. Is it driving is the right term for that? I don't think so. Oop, I just ran into that. What am I supposed to do?
When the time
Oh, okay, here we go.
Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, Gus is a little bit of a badass. Gus has got some balls on him. So we're just supposed to like flip the words so she'll start reading them.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went.
Those
But all the
stupid
humans
geese.
did that day was go inside the tent.
Is it a gaggle of geese? Or is it a gang? I don't remember what geese are called when they're all together. Okay. Oh, shit. I am not good at driving this kite. What am I supposed to do? Oh, here's more letters. I'm destroying these chairs!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature
This
might
game is
destroy the
so
tent our dad had crudely made.
I'm controlling these! There's a gangle of trees. Gangle is not a word. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Gaggle? Am I supposed to do something? Oh, here's more words. I'm destroying this picnic.
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Your father sounds a bit like an asshole. Oh, shit! This game stresses me out! Gus, move! I think Gus is gonna die. That's what he gets for giving him the middle
I wish
finger.
that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Gus is dead. He gone. So that was Gus.
She never talked about
So
it.
one down, 4 more to go.
Boy, they were going to name me Gus.
You almost got named after, I guess he's your uncle, your dead uncle that was obsessed with kites, who was not good at flying them, or reading the room and coming inside when he should have. Why wouldn't there be a rock wall?
Brothers died.
Why wouldn't there be a rock wall in this
Time,
weird
it was as far
fucking
away as she could
house?
get.
She should not be climbing this. We found out an episode or two ago that she was 22 months pregnant. She should not be climbing rock walls.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, Sanjay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Is Lewis the one that's lost? I think Lewis is the one that died, and Milton's the one that's lost.
When my dad died,
it's hard to keep track.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
This weird fucking house. Yeah, it's great for kids.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
They just build this huge tower, just build on and on to the house. All right, let's open the door. The controls are really weird in this game.
Things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
Of course not.
The beginning of the
Again,
Milton's 10th
I can't
birthday,
stress this enough.
when Edie
Not
gave me
safe.
the castle.
Okay, so we're doing Milton's Story now.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
That's cool. He's an artist, man. See if we can't break into his room. Again, 22 months pregnant. Not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Are you kidding me? Do not do this, woman. This is really unsafe for the baby. Cannot stress that enough. The magic
Miltons
paintbrush.
Finch in the magic paintbrush.
Oh, it's one of those flip books. How do I do it? This game just gets cooler and cooler. I love it. I love the style of it. It's a weird game for sure, but the style of it is so cool. It's so unique. Like, I've never played a game like this before. We're doing a flip book within a flip book. It's super meta. And this is a 10-year-old that did this. Kid's got talent. Or maybe that was just the castle thing. Maybe he's not 10 when he made the flip book. It's hard to keep track. That's it for Milton? We're flying through these. That was not a flattering drawing of him. Okay. So we have 3 more left. I'm guessing Edie is probably going to be one of the last ones, because they keep teasing her. So I gotta go back down. I think that's the only place I can go. So we're gonna go back down, I guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Alright. Do we have to go back out the window? I think so, but let's try the door first. Nope. The door is definitely sealed shut. So let's go back out the window.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Alright, so where are we supposed to go from Milton's? Who do we have left? We have Lewis, Dawn, and Edie. Again, Edie's probably going to be the longest one. Oh, I went the wrong way. Per usual, I always go the wrong way at least once in these videos, especially in the long dark. I always go the wrong way in the long dark. I'm terrible at that game. So we just came from in here, right? Reading is a hoot. Literally, if you're Molly, it is a hoot because she was
I think
apparently
Lewis blamed himself.
part owl.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So, if this is your first episode, I mean, first of all, you came in a weird spot, and you must think that I'm like on drugs.
Stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Because I keep mentioning things that happened in past episodes, and you're like, you have to be like, what? What is he talking about? Molly was a part owl. That's a true story. That bitch was crazy. She was cray-cray. Again, not safe. Can't stress that enough. She's being very reckless with her unborn child. Ooh, a hookah. I've actually never had hookah before.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
It's probably the hookah. Dawn Finch. Are we doing Lewis or are we doing Dawn?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's
I love when they read for
psychiatrist,
me.
I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
It's the
Newly
hookah.
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Ugh, gross. I bet he smells not of the hookah, but of the fish.
He kept working at the cannery.
Hurry up, dude. How do I do this? You're running behind. How do I do this? These controls suck.
But he withdrew part of himself.
There we go. There we go.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
I'm getting the hang of it. I'm real good at
His mind
cutting
began to
fish's heads off.
wander.
His hand's gonna get cut off for sure. Oh, I'm
I
supposed
asked
to.
him to describe it.
This is very confusing. I'm supposed to do this
He
as
said he
I'm
started
doing
small.
the little thing on the left. He's gonna cut his hand off for
Imagining
sure.
a labyrinth. He'd feel his way
It's
about.
so weird trying to control
Something
both of
new.
them at the same time.
Bats
Oh no, not bats!
and toads.
Ooh, toads are super scary. I'm super scared. I'm not. How am I supposed to get through here? Oh. There we go.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
It's so confusing. He is gonna get his hand chopped off
He
for
took it
sure.
very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
So cool. Like, I love this game so much. It's so much fun.
But he found something more.
He's gonna get his hand
I
chopped
worried
off.
about him then.
How do I go up these stairs?
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Where am I supposed to go?
I spoke with his boss.
Oh, I get it.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, because he's daydreaming the whole time. And his job
Like a whole
is
new
super
Lewis.
easy.
So I let him go on.
This little daydream is taking more and more of the screen, it seems.
I even encouraged him.
You seem like a terrible
It
therapist
seemed
there.
very promising at first.
What's that sound? What's the dog bark? Oh,
He told me
it's
he'd
in his
made a
little
new
fantasy thing. Ooh, puppy!
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh, shit. This is where it's gonna
He
get
built
bad.
the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This guy's amazing. Whoever wrote this video game does a lot of drugs.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Okay, where am I
And
supposed
he
to
was
go?
always humming something.
Is he a god to these people? Are they worshiping him?
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Get out of my way!
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
Something bad's gonna happen for sure.
All the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination,
No shit.
so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, I went the wrong way. In my imagination, I went the wrong way.
He held an election for mayor,
I bet he won.
and he won.
No shit, the town's named after him. Who else was
They
gonna
begged
win?
him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
When is this shit gonna get bad?
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
So he's basically just a Viking.
New Louisville.
Oh, crash into that.
St. Louis.
Wonder where he got that
We started
from.
drifting away from our reality.
Seriously, whoever made this game does a
Minneapolis.
lot of drugs.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
I bet everyone that works with him thinks he's a fucking psycho. This guy loves cutting fish's heads off.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Okay, I get to
Handsome queen.
pick which one. Not that there's anything wrong with the other way. It's just I was already directing to that way. And I get to write
the
this.
queen was on her own quest for
I'm gonna make it dark.
sinister serpents.
I like that I get to basically write the story now. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go around this one.
He followed the sound of
Oh,
fire.
okay. Can I knock these guys down? I'm already just going that way, so
Silver
we'll
Hawk.
take this way. It's kind of hard to control both at the same time. Because I'm assuming I'm supposed to still cut these fish. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm probably not even supposed to be at work right now.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west
So I
of the
like
moon.
this, that probably the story changes depending on what you... I mean, I know
Even
this
then,
story
his
changes
logic remained sound.
depending on what you pick. Now we can't even see the machine anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
We're running behind on the fish, though.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, man. This is intense. I mean, I daydream at work sometimes, too, but it's not this intense. This guy has some
Someone
issues.
who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
What are you talking about?
And then it struck him.
He sounds like
that
he's
the real
employee of
Lewis
the
was
month at
not
the
one
cannery.
chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No, he's the one chopping the fish, for sure.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue.
That's
with
what
him.
crazy people say. That's something crazy people say. Oh, we're back to Lewis now. Now what are we supposed to be doing here? I bet this is Lewis's locker here.
He began to forget
Oh,
the
I'm
world
not even
we
supposed to
know.
go over there. Oh, this is not going to end well for him. I can
I think
tell
it pained
already.
him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
No shit, that would suck. You would always smell like dead fish. Ugh. I can't even eat fish. I couldn't.
He
Oh my
began to
god.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
Am I supposed to do something to this guy? Nope.
I still thought I could save him.
This is so weird. every time I start the story, it's just a matter of time. What bad thing is going to happen? What bad thing is going to happen to this person?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
He's going to, like, put himself in, like, a grinding machine or something like that. Like, that's where this leads to. For sure. So what else we have to do?
The wise Calico.
I think Edie might be the last one. No, I feel like there was one more. Because this has got to be almost done. Digging the music. It's badass. That's a lot of confetti.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Oh yeah. Here we go. It's gonna get sexy up in here. I don't know why I have to make everything so weird. I know what that one more thing is. Again, I don't know why I have to make everything so weird.
Bend down his head.
He's gonna cut his head off. Yep, that's a guillotine. Holy shit. He is gonna cut his... Yeah.
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man.
Oh yeah, he cut his own head off. Oh shit. Well, that's it for Lewis.
That's really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So we have Dawn and we have Edie left. Alright, so if you guys want to know more about these games and learn more about how to crush them and have a great time doing it, smash that subscribe button, ding that bell. As always, I will put all the other links to all of our other stuff, including the podcast, The Nerd You're Looking For, in the video description. For Patrick Kuhn, I am the Nerd You're Looking For. Take it easy, guys.